Hey everyone, Chivos here, bring you another Football Manager 2016 video. It's time for another episode of my Pentagon challenge. I bring you to the start of our NACL group stage campaign, but before that, we will look at what I have been up to, because I've been up to quite a bit. You know, the main thing you got to see there is a lot of green. There is a couple reds, couple yellows, but a lot of green. And green means we got 3 points. And that is all I care about right now. We need to re-qualify for the NACL just in case we do not make it. But group stage today, let's see how we go. So we played against Orlando City. The last time I saw you, 1-0 win. Comfortable, but not comfortable enough. Following that, we won the next 3 games 1-0. You wouldn't believe it, would you? 4 wins in a row, all 1-0. And before that, we drew 1-1. And we drew 1-1 after that. And then we won 1-0 again. So we have a bit of a thing with scoring 1 goal to win games. I don't know. But after that, we played against Toronto FC. Fuba with the goal. We played against Columbus Crew. Mortimer scored his first goal for the club. That was a very good thing to see. Portland beat them 1-0 as well. We played against FC Dallas. We drew 1-1. Not bad, but not the best. Played against Minnesota United and only beat them 1-0 in the US Cup 4th round. That was thanks to an own goal. Very, very lucky there. We played against Houston Dynamo, and they beat us. I'm starting to think Houston could be one of our bogey teams. Obviously, we've beaten them 4-1 earlier in the season, but we've lost against them quite a bit, so it's a bit worrying. We then played against Seattle. We beat them 3-1 in the MLS. We then played against them 3 days later in the US Cup 5th round, and we beat them 2-1. It was great to see we beat them twice in a week. Played against Real Salt Lake, Joshua Horst, first goal of the club, first goal of the season, 82nd minute, left it late doors, but it was good enough. Played against San Jose, we beat them 3-2, a big goal affair, all the goals were scored in the first half. Can't believe it, can you? The first half was flying, second half, nothing happened, boring. We then played against Real Monarchs, I think it's Real Monarchs, but they got smashed. They don't even have a badge. Alright, that shows you that they're not a very good side. They do not even have a badge. We beat them 5-1. Incredible. Then we lost 1-0 to Portland. Bloody Portland, I'll tell you that now. But we've lost, and then we drew 2-2 with Colorado Rapids. Now, NACL. We'll talk about that in a second. We'll go to the competitions page because that is more important. So, top of the Western Conference. 50 points, 10-point gap. We are flying. 10-point gap with a game in hand. Although if Houston win their game, you know, if they win their game, they could, well, they're 12 points behind us. If they win it, they could be 9. That's if we lose. So, a bit of a worry, but still flying. You know, we're, well, I think 14, maybe 14 games left to go. We're doing well. Yeah, should be 14 games left to go. We're doing well. In the Supporters' Shield, we are 6 points clear ahead of DC United with the game in hand. So if we do that, we could be what am I saying? I could be 9 points clear. Where was the maths there? My brain just stopped. So we could be 9 points clear, which is fantastic. We could be killing it. Now, North American Champions League, the NACL. This is why we're here. This is what we need to talk about. We've got a very bloody easy group, I'll tell you that. Cagias Hurricane. They've got one player called Duano Fajardo. He's got 3-star potential. He's valued at 500k. Doesn't look very good. Check out their players. They've got Paul Garner. Who is he? Crap. Terrible. Maybe, just maybe, they'll, I don't know, maybe they'll do well because they're all regenerated players. They're all fake players, but I doubt it. Now, they're from Puerto Rico. Not bad. Not bad. 1-star national reputation. Should be a walkover. The other team, Marathon. Where are they from? Honduras. Their best player, Oscar Zaldivar. Now, we found out a bit about him. He is 3.5-star potential. He's a striker. He's not too bad. 2 caps for Honduras. You check his history as a player. 9 in 46. Sorry, 14 in 46. Not the best. Now, I do feel bad for him. We have scouted him. I thought about trying to sign him, but not really worth it. He could, if he reaches his potential, he's going to be better than Darren Mortimer, which I don't really need at the moment. So, Oscar, I'm sorry, but you're stuck there. Now, players, who do they have? This is the question. They have a bit of a side. They have Ronaldo Sanchez, Honduran. That's all I can say. Victor Altamirano. not bad. You know, he's a proper player, but he's not very good. Jerson Perez, once again, versatile, this guy, I'll tell you that, but not very good. We have Hector Guerrero, once again, not that good. Now, I think you're starting to see the thing here. It's all 1 star, 1.5 star. Rene Garcia, why anyone wants to sign him, I've got no idea. He's 21 caps for Honduras. He's terrible. Absolutely bloody terrible. Oscar Zaldivar and Emil Perez, the players I have shown you. This guy, as you can see, this guy's not too bad. You check this guy here. I wouldn't mind signing this guy. He's cheap, he's interested, he's fit, doesn't want much money, and he could be a very good striker. The problem is he's not developed as much. But once again, look at him. He's 18. He's got time to develop, and as you can see, he's got that potential ability. So if you get him the game time, he could be a very good player. But once again, that's the thing for the future. If we leave this season, next season, whatever, we could sign him in a new club. But point is, that's one thing to look out for. I'll tell you that now. Now, let's get into it. Okay, we'll check the group while we're here. Competitions, NACL. These are the groups. Alajuelense, no idea. Morelia, or you could say Morelia. You know, plug that. Plug that. It's not for me, but it's a plug. Morelia, San Pedro. You have Arnott Gardens, Colorado Rapids, and Saprissa. Now, we know Saprissa are decent. We know Colorado are decent. We have Caledonia United, Jaguares, and Toro. Jaguares, obviously the ones we expect to get out of the group stage there. We have Group D, America MEX. We know that they are fan-bloody-tastic. We need to be careful of them. We have Arabe Unido. Never heard of them. They're from Panama. Are they any good? Not really. So forget them. We also have in that group Montreal Impact. So it could be a bit of an upset there. If Montreal Impact beat America twice, we could be very, very lucky. Now, Group E sees DC United, the Duranjuan, and Motagua. All terrible teams. And there's Group F, which is us. In Group G, we have Alianza, we have Comunicaciones, and Seattle. So you'd expect Seattle to get out of that group. And then down the bottom here, we have Chivas, Isidro, Metapan, and Municipal. Anyway, point is, we're getting beyond it. Cruz Azul haven't qualified. Although they won it, they didn't qualify. So the winner doesn't automatically qualify, apparently. Which is bloody good news. Unless I just can't find them. Unless I can't find them. Which I doubt that. They're not in the NACL, so they haven't qualified. Which is bloody fantastic. Wait, who was their key player? Was that Darwin Percentes? Look at that, would ya? We know this familiar face, don't we? Mr. Percent. How's he done for Cruz Azul? Oh, he peaked, and then he's on a bit of a decline. But we know Darwin Percentes. I'm surprised he's a key player, and that explains why they didn't get it. He was terrible at Palmeiras, and now Cruz Azul, although he did get a winner's medal last year, he's not going to get one this year. So, I'm stating this now. I know things might not go our way, but this is probably the best chance we have of doing this. The best. We have very easy teams in Group A. Group B, we got Colorado. We can beat them. Group C, Jaguares. We could probably beat them. Group D, we're hoping for a Montreal Impact to get through. If not, America, tough. Then, in Group E, DC United, obviously the threat. Group F is us. Group G, Seattle. And Group H, Chivas. So this is possible. Quarterfinal, I expect at least we get that quarterfinal. And what does the board expect? Quarterfinal, I agree. But I want to win it. Now let's get down to business. It's game time. Let's do it. Pacheco, injured. You're not playing. Allison's back from his injury, so he can come back. Mauricio's on leave. He wanted to go home. I said, sure, that's fine. We've had some injuries. He's on leave. It's not good. Pacheco, currently injured. 12 days to 3 weeks. Luis Felipe finally found some goal-scoring form. He's bagged 10 goals so far this season. His value's decreased, which does worry me. But with a current ability like that, you can't let him go. You can't let it go. I'll tell you that now. 2 goals. Didn't do anything. Got injured. He's finding the back of the net, Luis Felipe, and then he's injured. Williams is suspended. So in his place, we are going to have Palmer Brown. Why bloody not? Why bloody not? We have Hermosillo on the bench. Mortimer is starting ahead of Stanley because I promised Mortimer game time. And as you can see, he is slowly getting better at that right wing role. Yes, he's not as good as Stanley. If you just compare the two. Oh, I don't think he's as good as Stanley anyway. I haven't really compared them, have I? We'll go here. Stanley. As you can see, Darren Mortimer, better finishing, which is great. Better heading, better long shots, better long throws. Crossing, lacks. Passing, lacks. Tackling, terrible. Mentally, though, a lot better than Stanley. And as you can see, jumping reach is better, natural fitness is better, and the strength is better. Physically, he's a bit... The balance isn't there, which you don't need to worry about. The pace, a bit worrying, but not too much difference. And the stamina, almost nothing in it. So, Mortimer is more of a striker, whereas Stanley is more of a winger. But I'm training Mortimer to this role. He can play the wing, and then we will practice on his crossing. He could be a fantastic right winger. But there is progress. When he first came here, he was red, and now he's orange. So things are happening. Now, let's talk. Mortimer, 1 goal. Russell Murray, fantastic. Love him. He wanted to retire. He wants to retire. Is he going to, though? He hasn't said anything. He has plans to retire. He wants to win a trophy. He plans to retire at the end of this season. I'm not looking forward to it. He's standout. Look at him. Look at him. 8 player of the matches. He's bloody incredible. Now, he wants to retire at the age of 33. He said he's not getting a chance in the first team. And I thought to myself, we cannot let him go so early. So you know what we're doing? I asked him to reconsider. Give me that 1 year. Let me try and win the NACL, and then you can retire. Let's go for glory, mate. Let us go for glory. While you're in your prime, let us try and win probably the biggest thing you will ever win. Yes, you've been in the Premier League once, but you imagine winning the North American Champions. To say you've won a Champions League is incredible. Now, Opara on the left. Felipe Morales starts at the back. Why? Because Jake Joyce was unfit. So Jake Joyce comes straight back into the team where he deserves to be. But Morales, the backup player I signed, has been doing a job, which is good to see. I've also got the rights for a youngster. I won't show him now. Maybe next season if I choose to bring him in. Jay Reid on the right. Danilo, Allison, Murray. The 3 in the centre. Danilo starting to get back into the fold. Very good. I think he spent a little bit of time off, but he's not doing too bad. Then we have Mortimer, Figueroa, and Fuba. Fuba's got 11. Figueroa's got 7. And as you can see, Felipe with 10. Stanley's got 8, which is good to see, but it's 8 in 24. He's playing very, very well, but I need to give Mortimer that chance. I'll tell you what we'll do. We're going to put Stanley in. I know Darren Mortimer wants first team football, but we have, a league game against Vancouver. So he can play that. He can start that. That's fine. So Stanley's going to start on the right. Striking-wise, we're struggling because Felipe's out. So Hamilton Joel makes the bench. He's going to leave on a free at the end of the season. Maurice Ramirez makes the bench as well. Horst, Morales, and Brown. Let's get into the game today and see if we can win. I've been rambling now for 13 bloody minutes. I'm sorry. I am sorry. But there's so much admin. It's been such a while since I saw you. So the admin is out of the way. Let's get into the game. There won't be as much admin in the next few games. Purely because we've just gotten through it. We've just gone through half a season. We've literally just gone through half a season. A third. A third. We've gone through a third of the season. So admin was necessary. But now we have a chance. Cleared. Opara, please. Figueroa, thank you very much. It's 1-0. And we could be on a goal fest could be on the cards. A goal fest could be on the cards. I am more than happy. More than bloody happy. 4 shots in the first 6 minutes. 65% possession. We bag a goal. Figueroa adds to his tally. I was a bit worried about his goal scoring form. He's like 33 now. He's getting old. But look, you can't count him out. Right foot, near post. I don't know. He's done it though. He's done it. I'm playing away from home. Here we go. Murray, give us an assist. Danilo, there you go. There you go. Second goal in 10 minutes. Oh my God. We are on a flyer. I said it was going to be a walkover. Was I wrong? Was I wrong? You don't say I was wrong because I knew I was right. I said our group should be easy. And with a 2-0 lead after 10 minutes, I am bloody pumped. I am pumped. I was going to say we're going to win the NACL. Don't get too far ahead of myself. We just need to get through things. But I think we are doing well. And that's the main thing. We're doing well. We just need to keep it up. Here we go. Highlight. I was going to say we haven't had a highlight for a while, but we have. Stanley's on the ball. Just carries it. Just carries it. It's... Figueroa. Unlucky, mate. I nearly said it's our third. It's not. Figueroa finds Danilo. Go inside, mate. Allison, just shoot. No, Murray, shoot. Someone, shoot. Stanley. The opportunity is there. And it's saved. Cruz. Good save. I don't know who he is. I don't care. 15 shots in 32 minutes. We are registering a shot every 2 minutes. Fuba gets the ball back. Can he whip it in? He finds Allison. What's Allison going to do? Go back to Reed. Now, Stanley should be running wide, and he wasn't. That was a problem. But here we go, another highlight. The highlights are starting to flood. The shots are starting to flood. They've had one. They've had 28%. We've had 73% possession. We're barely letting them touch the ball, which is what we need. Here's Fuba. What's he going to do? Takes on the men. Shoots. That's 19. Can we average a shot every 2 minutes? I think we can. Joyce back post. Fuba. Oh my god. What? That is a goal. It's gone from the free kick to the front post, to the back post, to the front post. Oh my god. Look at this. Who's on it? It's Murray. Ball in. Joyce nods it on. And Fuba says, thanks. I'm going to give it back the other way. It's that simple. He's like, I don't want it. We'll put it back the other way. It's in the back of the net. 20 shots. Only 3 goals. I don't like that. And now Stanley's picked up a knock. Stanley's just come back from injury. Now he's picked up a knock. He's got a strained neck, which means probably out for 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. So this is where the man, Darren Mortimer, comes in, gets his experience on the right-hand side, starts to become that winger I need. You know, obviously the crossing lacks, but he's getting better. And he's only going to get better if he keeps playing this. So here's Figueroa. Allison, look for Mortimer out wide. You had the opportunity, and you didn't take it. Now Danilo's gone back. Can we go wide? No, he's gone inside. Would have gone wide and recycled. But Murray finds Figueroa, and he's offside. So I was probably right. We should have gone out wide. We should have recycled the ball, but we didn't. We didn't. But why does it matter? We've got 22 shots. We're 3-0 up. I shouldn't be complaining. You know, we're doing well. So here's Danilo. Murray on the ball now. He finds Allison. What's he going to do? Plays the ball through Mortimer, who shoots and hits the bloody bar or the post. He's hit the woodwork. He's hit the woodwork. Just, come on, mate. I know you're a sub, but I want you to be putting those away. I've got faith in you becoming such a good player. I know you're 23. I know you probably don't have much time to develop. But the point is, you're such a good player. He's arrogant. What a kick that was. He finds Mortimer first time, and Mortimer just wastes it. And it's back to Cruz. Can we get this ball back? Cruz, waste it, please. We've wasted it. The least you can do is give it back to us. Thank you, Danilo. Fuba, find Mortimer. He's there. He's wide. Or Fuba just says, no, Mortimer, I'm doing it myself. And you shouldn't have. You should not have. You should have given it back, but you didn't. And now we're 81 minutes played. I still haven't made a bloody sub. Okay, what are we going to do? We're going to bring off Allison, still coming back from his injury. We're going to bring on Joshua Horst, and we are going to bring on Hamilton Joel for Fuba. We don't want to risk Fuba getting injured. So Joel, who is so promising, but just can't get into the team. I don't want to see him go, but we don't have much of a choice. He's on like minimum wage too, which is the other problem. He's getting paid nothing to do nothing. If he was getting paid nothing to do something, then maybe I'd look into maybe a DPI later down the track. But Russell Murray is the DPI. I need him to sign on for another year. I need it. And we've won. Oh, there you go. We have won. We've won. Who cares? It's done. It's the first game of the group stage. Now, when do we play Cagias Hurricane? That's the question. We play them in a few games' time. So I'll tell you what, I'll join you for the NACL group game against Cagias Hurricane. You know, obviously the first time we're playing against them. If we get a win against them, then things could be good. So I'll bring you the game against Cagias. Then maybe I'll bring you the next game against Cagias. That way we have 3 NACL group stage games out of 4. You'll be able to see most of them. And then we'll see how we fare for the knockout stages. But that is it for today's episode. If you've enjoyed it, do not forget to smash that like button. Subscribe to see more of my Pentagon challenge. And hopefully I catch you guys on another video.